Now we want to cover some basic of Excel spreadsheet operations. So one thing we want to what we call autocomplete. Excel is very smart. When you type several first few numbers, he can guess the rest. So first thing we want to do example is 1, 2, and you try to scroll down. Then you feel 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's see how it's been done. This is you open Excel. Usually see a spreadsheet here. Double click cell A1 of 1 here. Then try to highlight them. Try to scroll it down. Then you will see the number. Let me repeat again. So at 1, 2 here, move your cursor to the right hand corner, and it become a cross. Then you just try to scroll it down. Then you will autocomplete. So example 2, instead I have 2 and 4 in cell B1, B2. Then let's scroll it down. So do the same. Let's see. Have 2 and 4. Highlight them. Become cross, and just try to scroll that down. Then it things we want to autocomplete. So the next thing is to consider. Interesting thing is copy and paste. By copy and paste, we just easily see how this being done. So let's see. The cell 1 is 1, and A1 is +1. Then if you copy it, the formula change accordingly. So let's see the example. So we have the A1 is 1, and this is A1 +1. Okay, 2. And suppose you could Control C on the cell. Okay, it become a thing border. You put it to the other cell and you paste it. Then the formula you see is A2 +1, because you move one step down, so the formula automatically adjusts. Move it again, copy it again, say A1 +1 down, and will be A3 +1. Okay, copy this to here, you'll become B1 +1, right? So this is how this move again. And look at the example 2. If you have A1 +2, so let's see. If we change to A1 +2 and did around, again become A2 +2. Okay, so this basically said, the thing you type is remain the same, but when you you refer to A2, the cell A2, then automatically it will be, when you move, copy and paste automatically. So the next thing we talk about A1, A2, the formula. It's a cell. Sometimes you move, you can copy and paste, you move as you move. Sometimes you don't want to move, right? So let's see, when you don't want to move, you add a $sign and it become a absolute address. So whenever you have a $sign in front of the A, okay, then when you move, it means that the column doesn't move. When $sign have 1, means that you move without moving the row. Okay, so let's see in Excel. Let's delete everything here. So if A1 is 1, say A2 is 2. Okay, now I have cell C1 is type A1 plus B. Okay, so if you have this formula here, C1, Control C in C1, now I do Control V, Control C again, and Control at the C2. Okay, the formula become A2 plus B2. Okay, but now suppose now instead of A1 I have $1, okay? So if you copy and paste, you will see become $1. You move down, but the dollar sign doesn't move. Okay, so let's see the other example. If you, instead of $1, have $A1, then if you copy this and move to cell D1, then the A remain unchanged. Although C changed, because it's before B, you move right, A doesn't change. So this make copy and paste relatively convenient. You can conveniently add the dollar sign here and there. Okay. Now let's look at example. So this is a multiplication table. It's 1 up to 9 and times 1 up to 9. The first cell is 1 times 1. Second cell is 1 times 2, and so on and so forth. Okay. So you can try to see how to do it easily. If you know the relative address, then you should be able to do it rather quickly. So what do you want at the end of the day? You want to see this is want to see our table here. Then we really want to see how this thing being calculated, right? 1, 1, 2. Okay, and turns out it's very simple. Okay, let's do it together. How we can do this? Okay, so let's erase the answer. So what we'll be doing is always is every cell must be the row times the column number, right? And remember, no matter how you move, okay, the first cell A remain the same, right? No matter you move from this cell to the other, we want A remain unchanged for the first cell. Okay. Similarly, you want when you move, want the row remain unchanged, right? So then when you try to drag it out, this is copy and paste, double click this one, then you're done. So it's rather convenient when you do multiplication table. Okay, you understand this, then probably you understand well how the relative address work. So the next thing is name define. Okay, so besides relative address and absolute address, and sometimes absolute address is convenient if you have something, always use it, but sometimes not very clear. So you really want to look at to define the name for it. Okay, we'll show it on the next line, that how you define the name. Okay, so the next example we have is called dividend discount model. So this is a delta. Okay, it's a discount factor, and then this is time, and this is cash flow. Then your discount cash flow. Sum of discount cash flow is the present value. So really want to use the discount factor a lot of time. So you want to use absolute address, calculate it, and then you really want to sometimes you want to use delta instead of absolute address. So let's try to see how it's been done. So let's erase the equation and actually try to do it. So what is the discount cash flow? It's the cash flow divided by 1 plus the interest rate, or delta. Okay, and the cash flow, and because you time 1, you just raise to the power by time. So this is how being done. You notice that here, when I click this one, it become delta because it's the way I define the name. So now I go to the name manager. Let me remove the name first. So then you will become more clear. So that's why it's I want the cash flow divided by 1 plus this guy. Out the interest rate. Interest rate I want it to absolute address. I want to put the $2 sign here. The shortcut is press S4, F4, and here you raise to the power time here. Okay. So then you just go to here, you face small cross and drag it over the end. Then this become all the cash flow. So present value will be all the formula will be this one, E4 plus E4 plus E4 and plus E4. So this will be the discount cash flow. And here you can see the formula always be 1, but that doesn't look very nice. So that's why want to define the name for this one. So here you go to delta and define the name. Automatically, if you use the 1 on the left, so it's delta already. So then you can replace this formula by delta. Here I have absolute address. Use the name here. Okay. And then the power you raise is a relative address. So you drag out, no difference. But when you look at the formula here, things become more familiar. Okay. So make sure that you try to use name to make your spreadsheet look much cleaner. So that's the end for the basic. Thank you for listening.